Okay, this is the second time I'm doing a video where I show several speed paints of mine while I sound kind of sick. Because this time... Okay, let me backtrack. So, about a couple weeks ago, I finished a drawing that I tried to upload a speed paint for, but because YouTube fucking sucks, it made it into a short. The issue with this is this speed paint, which is one of the ones I'm uploading here, has pretty major flashing lights for a speed paint because I was rapidly flitting through different eye strainy palettes to try and figure out what to do, and in a speed paint that translates as flashing lights, and if it's a short I can't give a proper content warning for that, so it had to be taken down, and I'm doing this a second time where hopefully it doesn't meet the shorts requirements because I have another speed paint that I've just recorded. Where was I? Sorry, I got off track. Okay, so both of these have a thing in common where hold on, let me gather my thoughts. As I said, I'm a bit sick. I made the sketch and I made the line art months before I finished it because I couldn't figure out on a color palette. Same for both of these. I'm not gonna go into specifics in order for either of them. Whatever's on screen is whatever's on screen. I'm just gonna talk about them out of order. Again, sorry, I'm sick and I don't have a script. The one that's sliced half and half is Inanimate Insanity fan art, if you would believe it, of Yin Yang, who was a character through the winter I got like very insane about. And around that same time, Shawnee Jash's cover of Cotard Solution came out, and things happened. I made an art piece based off of those two things, but I could not for the life of me figure out a palette for it, and it was only a month later I was like, oh, I can split it half and half and then do some funky things with those halves. Awesome. With Mr. Hyde, which was meant to be released for about March, because that's when the song you're listening to in the background turned a year old. But I just couldn't get the colours right. It was supposed to be like purple, white, and red, I believe, but I just could not get it right. And today, in fact, as I'm recording this, I was talking to some friends about how I can just never get colour palettes right, and decided to try it one more time as practice with a couple references just to see what would happen. And what happened is I was very happy with it, and that's the drawing I have most to talk about it because I just finished it. Let me think. In the original, I wanted to keep the purple because I need to be careful with the time, I need to speed the fuck up. In the album, he is signified by purple, so I wanted purple in there, but with the original palette it just wouldn't fit. I was just trying to force it in there, but this time I realised, oh my god, wait, hold on. I could just discard my whole original idea and do something else. So what it is now is me experimenting with having the shading colour just take up the whole of the drawing, and then have the local colour, which is the purple, leak through in a kind of experimental way. I've seen it done a couple times. Okay, this video is ending in a really weird way because the speed paint, if I remember, is like 4 minutes long, and I'm reaching that point, so I've got to end this now. Enjoy. Goodbye.